Hey, welcome to the Just the Podcast with a podcaster named Alex, podcasting just to you, only to you, from me, only to you, from me to you. And this is very personalized. You can see many of the topics we talk here are from the viewers themselves, the viewers being me. I'm the only one viewing and seeing if my podcast is good or not. We got two other viewers who I happen to know. So technically, they're not viewers. They're not even like um quote unquote fans. Like I mean, they are fans because they're just people I know, and so they they're people that would stick with me till what is it called? Stick through me through a hurricane. I don't know what the metaphor is, but you catch my drift, right? They'll support me no matter what. I don't mind it. It's pretty nice. Recording this podcast just put my own thoughts there. It's kind of like my own remedy. I'm a keeping my own remedy. I didn't make a podcast. No, I did make a podcast last week, but I wasn't really proud of it, so I didn't actually post it. Funny enough, it was pretty short. I didn't really think I had much to say, but you know what? That's all bogus. Um, I think I think no matter what, I should be able to find something to say and make it sound fun. Make it make it so it's enjoyable to listen to at least. I know the way I talk is enjoyable to some people. So I'm gonna continue this. I have the urge to make this one today because I don't really know what I'm doing. I finished studying for my exam. I'm opening the window so I can see the weather too. I finished studying for my exam and kind of just left to my own devices today. Um, I don't really want to join my friends in a Discord call or uh or or play games with them right now. I think I just want to be on my lonesome. I'm gonna bring you the weather of where I'm currently living and where you're not. All right. It is partly cloudy, looks nice and sunny. Partly cloudy and sunny at the same time. It's a little bit windy. The leaves are blowing back and forth. Whoosh 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 whoosh. Um, it looks pretty nice. I should probably go outside today. Go on bike ride. Find this abandoned train that my cousin told me about. It's yeah, it looks so nice. I hope wherever you're at, whenever you're listening, I hope the day looks good for you. I hope it might be raining or snowing depending on when you listen to this, but um I hope it's raining, but it's like that soothing rain. You got like lo-fi in the back, cause I got lo-fi in the back right now, and it's very comforting, very chill. I'm relaxed. I don't even know if I have the. Uh, I don't even know if it's working right now. Can you even hear it? Hold on. I tested this out before, and I guess it's not working again. Oh no, I have to boost the audio a little bit, but that's pretty loud for me. It's whatever. um, yeah, I'm using a new headset because or not headset, microphone. It's a headset. I'm expose myself. It's a headset. I'm using a new headset because my last one, or the good one, broke, and it had a shittier mic, arguably, but it broke, so I have to use this new one. And this new one is arguably way shittier than the last one, but like at least the mic is good. Did I say mic? If I said mic, I meant like headset in general. Like the audio quality is like, it seems like there's more bass, but there isn't. There really isn't as much bass as there would be normally. Um, I think I have to boost my audio, but I don't even know how. I don't know how to work this program. Although I should be if I'm recording a podcast. The Just the podcast brought to you by Alex Aguilar. By the way, I forgot to introduce myself. I should know how to use this program. It's kind of complicated. Like I don't necessarily want to go so in depth with it because I don't think I need to. You know, I'm just gonna be talking. I'm gonna have some visuals later on because I guess now I can talk about the things I was gonna talk about in my other podcast or in the last one I made, the one that you'll never see. I already deleted it now too, so it's like you'll for sure not see it. Um, I didn't really talk about much though. Like today feels so weird because yesterday was okay. I'm a Canadian, right? So yesterday was Canada Day, and that was like one of the best Canada Days I've had because I was just with my family. Like I don't know, man. If you have a good family, it's really nice to hang with them and just kind of chill. I don't know. I got to talking with my cousins, and if you're not really close to your cousins, and then you get a good conversation going with how many of them there are, it feels nice. Even during this COVID-19 pandemic, I guess that's what they call it, right? Even during this COVID-19 pandemic, it's kind of made it harder to talk to people, right? Talk to people normally. Um, but yeah, after because it's been like 2 years, 3 years since I've seen them, and they're the same people. They're the same people, new stories, and yeah, it was just nice. Talked about a lot of things like how dudes have a tier list for women, I guess, because you know everyone has their type, right? And you know, we went through races, then personality. Not like that matters in the end, because if you have a great time with either people from even from like the F tier that you consider the F tier, like if you have a great time with them and you enjoy their company, it's really nice. It's different, man. It's different. We talked about Discord stories too. And these guys are wild, man. They stay on mostly Discord. I tried to like, talk to people outside, but it's really weird because in the society I'm brought in, in society we live in now, people are less likely to talk to you. Though after moving, it's kind of changed for me. My neighbors, my neighbors go off on fireworks on like holidays. For this like Canada Day, it was like 3 hours of just straight fireworks from the neighbors, and it was really nice. It was really nice. I got to sit down on my like trail behind the house and just kind of watch it, and boy was it beautiful. I really needed it too. I really needed it. I don't know if I already said already, but kind of going through some things right now, and an escape is what I need for sure. For sure. Hold on. Oh, gotta close the door. Wah! Fuck you, door. Ah. Let me see what I'm gonna show you today. Let me see. So the Euro Cup. I don't know if you follow soccer, but the Euro Cup is going on. I ended up watching one of them with my cousin. Not my cousin. With one of my friends. And so that was fun. Like it was the game was boring, but it was nice hanging out with them, man. It was I think it was Finland versus Belgium. Yeah, Finland versus Belgium. Today it's like Belgium versus. Ooh. Who's Belgium versus? Belgium versus Sweden? No, I think it's Sweden versus Spain, Chile versus Brazil, and then Belgium's versus someone. I'm not really sure. And the last I heard, like Spain is whooping their ass. Rightfully so. They're Spanish. If they're Spanish and they're ass at soccer, they're not Spanish. Like really, like Spain. If Spain loses against Sweden, that's shameful, man. The Spanish people really love soccer, and they're gonna be disappointing a lot of people. A lot of people. Not me, because I don't really care for soccer, but um, it's something to watch during this pandemic. Oh god, doo 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 doom. I don't know if you heard that. You probably didn't. Speaking of watching things, other than the Euro Cup, if you watch anime, right? There's this anime called My Hero Academia, and I don't know if you know this. It's not really popular or anything, but My Hero Academia like released an episode, but it was like it had like some lore, like some like backstory to the world and the universe, but like it was mostly fan service, man. It's weird because they sexualize like the kids, are like the characters, which are kids. They're like 15 years old, and they draw them to be like adults, but and not does it. Well, it doesn't really matter if they're sexualized because it is a cartoon, and they could be any age you really wanted them to be. But it's just weird because you got to know that they're in like high school, and if you're like into them, because some people are like the fan base is weird, weird. At least the weird people are weird. People like me, I'm a fan, but I just watch for the fights and stuff. Those guys fight for the ships, the relationships, and yeah, it's just weird. I didn't really like the episode. It was like one of the worst episodes in the season, in my opinion. And the whole season is just like the main characters class versus like a class that's also in their like kind of major, which is like a hero course type ordeal. And it's just them fighting, and they're just showing their abilities, and it's awesome. Like it's well animated, it's well thought out, obviously, because they're working off a manga too. And if you don't know what a manga is, it's a comic book, okay? It's a Japanese comic book. And I thought, I was gonna watch the newest episode, but then I realized it's Friday today. I'm recording on a Friday, and these these shows come out on like Saturday, and I'm like, oh damn, and like I was like empty for a second, and then I came back to, I'm like, I'm gonna record this podcast. I'm gonna record this episode because I can, and I will. Um, there was apparently like in other news, there was a Rick and Morty season that came out, and apparently it's good. It should be good because it's Rick and Morty. It's Morty. It's Morty and Rick. Rick and Morty. Sound like Kermit the Frog. Kermit the Frog here. Hello, I am Kermit the Frog. I watch Rick and Morty because it is highly intellectual. I don't know if that sounded anything like Kermit the Frog, but there you go. Um, Rick and Morty. It like on IGN they gave it a 8 out of 10. I've yet to watch it. I've been watching some other things. Like I completely binged. What's it called? JoJo's Bizarre Adventures, Part 4. Yeah, Diamond is Unbreakable's Part 4, and that anime is good. Like if you're into fights, like MMA, if you're just into like goofy plots, I highly recommend JoJo's Bizarre Adventures. Like from part 1 to part 4, because that's all I've watched. But apparently part 5 is really good too. Um, from like start to finish, it's just been really good throughout. I didn't really much like the season that I just watched, but it's there. The fights are awesome. The abilities, the goofiness. Like one of the episodes is literally just about the main villain using a bow and arrow that gives powers to people and animals. This guy was just bored and shot 2 rats for no reason, and then the main character has to then fight the stupid rats with their abilities. And these rats are smart as fuck, man. They're they're not even something to be trifled with. And like the main character's I don't even know what it is. Like relative. I'm gonna say relative because it's easier. The main character's relative, which is like has a broken ability. He can go like Zawardo and like kind of like pause the place, like the environment around him and stop time. Like that's an insane ability, and he can do it for like moments at a time, anytime he wants. And then like he can punch really fast and really hard. And that guy gets like almost destroyed by two rats, dude. It's so stupid, but it's funny at the same time. Then there was like another episode where the main villain of the season finds like a cat, and then the cat has the has a stand. That's what they call the abilities, and the stand is just him turning into a plant, and like if he dies, he just turns into a plant, and he did die. And then yeah, the whole episode was just about the cat, and then I don't want to spoil the ending because you know, you might watch it. I recommend you watch it. You should watch it. If you're watching this, if you're watching this, you better be watching JoJo, because if you can withstand whatever I'm talking about and whatever I'm blurbing, you can withstand JoJo's from start to finish. It's amazing, man. The storytelling, just the hype you feel, because they have like really good music choices too. Um, it's amazing. It's great, goofy, fun. It's everything you would want in a story, and it you don't necessarily have to watch it as if you're watching like a movie. You could watch it like you're watching Friends. You know, you just put it on when you're bored or when you need it. You know, when you just need to think about something else, and that's what I did this week. Just kind of binged through it because I needed to think about something else. Um, yeah. Aside, I don't know how I got back to JoJo and talking about him, but Rick and Morty, really good. It came out. I gotta watch it. So next episode, I'm gonna give you the deets. I'm gonna give you the rundown. All right. I'm gonna give you the rundown of Rick and Morty. The whole shebang. You know, at least as far as the seasons have come. You know. And then there's a new JonTron episode or video that came out. And if you don't know JonTron, you're lacking, man. He's such a good creator. You should also go check him out on your free time. You best be writing this down. Get your notebook out. Get a crayon right on your wall. All right, and blame it on your cousin or little sister, or brother, and just say they wrote JonTron. I don't know how they learned how to write because they're 3 years old, but John they like this guy JonTron, and yeah, whatever. You know what I mean. I was gonna talk about. Oh, well, I talked about in the podcast I didn't release. About the new season of Valorant, and it's game changing, man. They changed the. If you don't know how Valorant works, I talk about it literally every episode, I think. But if you don't know, how they, what's it called? If they how they work, it's a competitive game. You have the attacking, defending, and then you have guns that you can buy, and you have an economy as well. Because like every round, you'll get fed a certain amount of money depending whether you win or lose. And so these guns cost money, but now the money has changed. So like there's increments of 50 instead of increments of 100, and it just fucks you up when you actually want to play. Because then if you have a really bad team and you're losing bad, you're gonna have no money at all, and you need to win. So like you need to win to get that bread, you know. Um, and so they switched up the way you buy the guns. They switched up the abilities of certain characters. They've nerfed people. If you don't know what nerfing is, that means like making something worse in the game. It could be a mechanic, it could be a character, or it could be a map. You can nerf a map because it was just like it was too one-sided. I guess you wouldn't call it nerfing. You'd be changing the map, revamping it, if you would. And with this new season, right? There's this guy KO who has fantastic tool set. He has who's it? He has or what is it more like? He has these two flashes that work like CS:GO, and if you don't know CS:GO, you're living under a fucking rock. Okay, CS:GO. There's these flashes that you can like throw it against the wall, or like, you know, kind of like chuck it behind you, and it'll flash behind you. It's called a pop flash, it flashes behind you, and it doesn't really affect you because you're not looking at it, but it affects people that are looking at it, like are looking at your way. And so now that character can use that ability. I have yet to unlock him, so I have no idea how good he is. He also has like other abilities where he can completely suppress or like nullify other abilities with a knife that he throws. And his third ability is like a Molotov. You know, like how like in usually if you're a gamer, like the Molotov will like spread out over a certain area, and then a person can't walk through there. And that's what it is. It's like a three burst type thing, where it does damage in bursts. Hence three burst. It's really cool. The guy's like a robot. He's not like a robot. He is a robot, and he has the ability to like supercharge himself and then like suppress other people that are around him. It's really cool. If you play Valorant, you would probably already know this. Like the new season comes with a new intro and all that. I'm pretty late to covering this shit, so you know, it's it's there in news. Um, what else? There was a Jurassic World domination Dominion teaser, which literally just had a dinosaur that was drooling. It looked really dumb, but that's hype though. Like, 'cause if you watch Jurassic World and Jurassic I don't know what the other Jurassic World is. Jurassic New World? I don't know. But if you watch those are really good in my opinion. They're like the Transformers, but when Transformers were like really popular. I don't know. Man, I really needed to say like a lot quickly. You don't know how nice it is to talk. I like even talking to myself. Like I'm just picturing like talking to someone else, and you know that other person's probably like, stop talking. Oh my god, you're talking so much. Let me talk. Let me please, man. Please let me talk. You know, or like, stop talking. Oh my god, you're talking too much. I need this. um, you know, if you ever meet me in person, you'll know I'm a great dude. Um, that's what other people have said. I'm not just being egotistical. No. I'm really bad at conversations, but if we vibe, I can talk, and I'm not. I don't like small talk, so don't talk to me if you see me in person with small talk like you know, how's the weather? Do you like the weather? I like the weather. That's boring, dude. I don't know how people can withstand that. I don't think many people can, and it takes like a certain type of person to withstand that. I could never. Just look at who I am. Look at who I am today. I'm DJ Gramps, bro. I'm DJ Gramps with a turntable. I'm turning the tables, bro. DJ Gramps in the house, yo. Um, you know, Mr. Boom Boom Man, he doesn't feel like talking today. Well, he talked last time, so you know, and it kind of took everything out of him. So DJ Gramps here had to Grant. I don't know any cool. I don't know any cool names. Um, the other people are still MIA. Like this guy. Well, he's behind the camera, right? Mike from the camera corporation. Mike here didn't wanna talk and knock off Chris Pratt here. He's still smiling, man. He's still having a great time smiling. He doesn't even need to talk. That smile says everything. It's just that good of a smile. It seems fake. It doesn't seem as warm, you know. The teeth are impeccable though, so I could admire that. Like it's the main draw. Like I don't even look at his eyes. I just look at his teeth. I'm entranced, dude. I'm hypnotized. And Veronica or Vanessa Veronica Vedivici. That's her name. She's Italian. She her parents were like one was black, the other one was Italian, and they just kind of that's why her name is Vanessa. Vanessa Veronica Vedivici. Yeah, she's just she's working away. She didn't need to talk. Chris Pratt doesn't need to talk today. It's all about DJ Gramps. That's the man. God damn. DJ Gramps on the house. You know, he just needs to vibe with the music. You know, if you're watching this, you know, link some music in the comment section. I can't really play any music when I'm talking here, cause I'm gonna get copyright, or I'm gonna get demonetized for some reason. I don't. You don't even do anything bad, really. It's kind of funny. They just like automatically flag you. It sucks. I've had to deal with it every single episode and like trim like a certain part. Luckily, it's like the beginning or the end that I have to trim. But yeah, if you got music, link it in the comment section, man. Bless some people. Bless the people that randomly find this channel. And if you find this, God bless you, my guy. God bless you. Um, I'm not religious or anything. Just you know, hope you do good and whatever you're doing. Man, my music choice for podcasts would have to be lo-fi. Like I could run with any type of music. Just like lo-fi is the best baseline feeling or motive. Although it puts people to sleep. You know, I don't know how it puts people to sleep because I could be doing it when I'm working out. I can be listening to it when I'm like talking to people, when I'm on the bus, when I'm reading my book, when I'm in the shower. I could do it anywhere. I could listen to this genre of music anywhere. I'll feel relaxed. It's been getting me into like a not entranced. I don't necessarily want to say entranced, but like meditative. That seems too liberal. Liberal. Like I meditate, man. I I go with the vibes. You feel like stuff like that. No, I'm not. It's not what I mean. But it's just an all around good genre of music, and I've been listening to it for like 4 years now, and I still haven't like I gotten tired of it, but only for like 2 months, and I got right back on it. It's miraculous that a genre could like hook me in for so long. So yeah, back to what I was gonna say. Link any type of music you want. It doesn't. It could be heavy metal. It could be death music. I don't know what death music is. It could be, as to quote Spotify, gay music, pride music, pride music. It's not Pride Month anymore. It's July, but here in Canada, the government wants to declare a season. Oh shoot, I still have a DJ Gramps on, but um, a season of Pride, which is kind of stupid. It's only stupid because it's like there's other issues that Canada's facing that I think are bigger than gay people. For instance, the indigenous folk here, that's been talked about a lot because they found like a huge amount of dead bodies under a school. Man, it's crazy. I feel like I say it's crazy a lot, but it's actually like dumbfounding. They found like 1,000 bodies, children like young children, like under a residential boarding school or something, a residential church, and all like President Lama, all that Prime Minister Trudeau had said was, I would like we would want the Pope to say sorry for these actions, cause it definitely wasn't Canada. It was like it was obviously Canada's fault, like the government, cause the government was in like cahoots with the religious, or like just they were really religious towards like the Christian faith, and so using that faith and excuses, they said these guys are inferior, they're savages. We need to really um, educate them, and then through that education, they like manipulated the families to come to the residential schools to learn supposedly the true way, the civilized way, and then they just use that as a way to take power over the kids. It's messed up. Like if you Google, go on Wikipedia, do whatever. I know Wikipedia is not the best source. Knowing that I'm in uni, you always use Wikipedia. It's it's kind of funny. Um, Yeah, you should look that up. It's pretty messed up. Everything about the natives. If you haven't searched it, if you haven't seen it at all, you really should. It's quite in depth, and it's like solving a murder mystery. Like they, I recommend this podcast called Finding Chloe. I found it pretty boring though. If you like mystery or you like hearing tragedies for some reason, you messed up fuck. Um, Search up Finding Chloe. I wasn't really interested from the begin with, so I didn't. I got really bored. But if you are interested in like listening to a documentary style, murder mystery style, like uncovering, uh, hey, yeah, check it out. It's called Finding Chloe. I don't know who made it, but I remember having to being forced to listen to it. Like if I wasn't forced to listen to it, I probably would have listened to it on my own, like I do with Joe Rogan's podcast or Andrew Schultz's podcast. Like I would naturally like watch those on my downtime. If I had not been forced to watch it, I would have watched it for sure. And like if I didn't have to do a report on it, I wouldn't have to. I wouldn't have like rewinded it so much. Need to take a breather. I should have brought water. No, I do have water. I'm lying. I'm capping. Hold on. Um, there we go. I have like, I don't know if whoever is listening, I don't know if you stockpile water bottles in your room or your desk or whatever. But I do that. It's kind of like I collect them until I get sick and tired of all these water bottles, and I just put them back, or I stack them. I stack them, and like I FaceTime, or like I'll FaceTime my friends, and just kind of like stack them. I did that like once or twice. I say that as if I do it a lot, but you know if it gets too much, I'll start stacking them, hoping that I could make it taller than I did before. It's fun until you have to clean everything up because everything fell down on the ground or whatever. It's it's something I do out of habit, and I've done that since like middle school, man. In middle school it's kind of worse, cause we would have lockers, and I would put the water bottles inside those lockers, and kind of forget about them, and they'd be like half finished or like just about done, but I didn't bother to finish the rest, and then I wouldn't want to drink them later on. So like, cause you know I'm afraid the plastic's gonna merge with the water inside, and then I'm gonna get poisoned and die. And then like on my tombstone, it's just gonna say what like his cause of death was a water bottle, and I don't need that, man. I don't want to be remembered for the death that I had. It'd be kind of funny though. I'm not gonna lie. What did he die by? He died by water bottle poisoning. Even though I know I won't die, I'd probably go to the hospital get like detoxed, whatever. But you know, it's a possibility. It could always happen. Chances are never zero. I'm gonna take a sip of this water, even though I know it's like a week old. Glug glug. I don't know. What do you? I know I can't really ask you what you're doing, but you know, if you have any games to recommend, put it in the comments. Have any music to recommend, put it in the comments. I need something new. I need something new with my week. Finishing JoJo. I finished that thing too fast. Took me like 2 days to watch half a season, and the whole season's like 40 episodes. So I watched 20 episodes in a day, and then another 20 in another day. It's not healthy, but I had nothing to do. I finished studying, whatever, and it's stupid. I'm not sure if I'm gonna continue this episode. So, you know what? I'm gonna end it here because I actually have stuff to say and I have things to elaborate on. But I'm gonna keep that for next episode. I hope you enjoyed. this 30-minute podcast with just a podcast. The dude, the dude on the side street kind of just disappeared, disintegrated. So it's just the podcast for now. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed. Stay tuned for the next episode. I'm out, man. Peace. I'm gonna also leave the. I know I said I'm out, but I'm gonna leave some music. Just kind of leave it there. If you want to listen to it, listen to it. But click off this video. Thank you for watching. Appreciate it. Appreciate you.